If you've ever thought about starting an online business here in Australia, you're going to want to pay close attention. We're about to dive into a massive, and I mean massive, time-sensitive opportunity, launching a product on Amazon Australia just in time to catch that huge Christmas shopping wave. Let's break down exactly how you can do it.
Okay, so let's get right into it. First up, let's talk about the sheer scale of what we're looking at here. Why is Christmas in Australia such a gold rush for anyone selling online?
Let's start with this one number, 40%. That's how much online sales jump across Australia between just November and December. It's this incredible surge of spending. And the best part? You don't have to create this demand. It's already there. You just need to put your product in front of it.
And guess where a huge chunk of that holiday spending is happening? Yep, one platform. Amazon has, pretty quickly, become the go-to place for Aussie shoppers. And it makes sense, right? Things like Prime delivery, super easy gift wrapping, it's all built on trust and convenience, making it the first place millions of people look.
Now this is where it gets really interesting. If you look at Amazon in the US or the UK, it's an absolute battleground. It is saturated with sellers. But Amazon Australia, it's in this perfect sweet spot. You've got all the name recognition and a huge base of customers, but the competition, well, it's still pretty low. And that means you can actually get your products seen and build a brand way, way easier.
So, let's just recap why this is such a powerful setup. You get to sell on one of the top 10 most visited websites in the entire country, but with way fewer sellers to compete against. Plus, you get to use their trusted Prime delivery network, and Amazon's own warehouses handle all the shipping for you. It's a pretty incredible combination, especially if you're just starting out.
Okay, the opportunity is crystal clear, but what's the actual plan? How do you go from idea to actually selling? It can feel a bit overwhelming, so let's walk through the exact blueprint for getting your first product launched.
First things first, you have to understand this one concept, Fulfillment by Amazon, or FBA. Honestly, this is a total game changer. All you do is send your products to an Amazon warehouse, and they literally take care of everything else. The packing, the shipping, handling returns, even the customer service. It frees you up to focus on growing the business, not on taping up boxes.
So, the whole process really breaks down into 4 straightforward steps. Step 1, find a product that's already a winner. Step 2, find a great supplier you can count on. 3, create your Amazon listing. Think of it as your digital shopfront. And finally, step 4, you launch and you start to scale. See? Not so scary when you break it down.
Now, finding a product. This isn't about guesswork or what you think might sell. It's all about following the data. The entire strategy is to find things that have high demand but really low competition. And by focusing on items that are small, light, and in that $25 to $100 price range, you just maximize your profits and avoid all those expensive shipping nightmares. It's just smart business.
All right, we've got the how, so now for the fun part, the what. What kind of products are actually flying off the virtual shelves during an Aussie Christmas, and what little tricks can you use to make sure your product is the one people choose?
These are the categories that just consistently explode during the holidays. And it totally makes sense, right? Home and kitchen stuff for all the festive parties, toys and games, well, that's a no-brainer. Then you've got health and fitness gear for those New Year's resolutions, and of course, outdoors and travel stuff for the summer holidays.
But just picking a product from one of those categories isn't quite enough. You've got to start thinking like a holiday shopper. So how do you make your product stand out and scream, "I'm the perfect gift"?
Okay, here are some super practical tips to make your product irresistible. First, add keywords like gift for mom or Christmas gift for dad right into your product title. Use festive images so people can actually picture it under the tree. Another great one is creating bundles. It just makes it feel like a bigger, better gift. And the absolute key, use FBA. That Prime pre-Christmas delivery guarantee is something shoppers completely depend on.
So we've covered the why, the how, and the what. But there is one more piece to this puzzle, and it might just be the most critical of all, and that is the when. The answer, without a doubt, is right now.
Just look at this timeline. Launching now is all about building momentum. It's like a snowball effect. The sales you make in November get you reviews and a higher search ranking for December. Then you ride that wave right into the massive Boxing Day sales. And what happens in January? You're not starting from zero. You're kicking off the new year as an established seller with sales history and great reviews.
You know, this really says it all. If you've been waiting for the right time, this is it. That window to jump on this holiday momentum, well, it's closing fast. The biggest shopping season of the year is literally just around the corner.
So let's wrap this up. The Amazon Australia Marketplace is offering this really unique window of opportunity. The holiday season is the perfect launchpad, the competition is still low, the customers are there, and you've got a clear blueprint to follow. Really, the only question left is, are you ready to take that first step?